Good day, viewers. This is Dr. Makinde from Totmark Farmer Center. This morning, we are on a farm of a customer that just want to start this agri-business. Particularly, want to start raising broiler. And we felt that before he starts, let's see what he has on ground so that we can advise him on the best way to go. As you can see, the pen house. Can I see the pen house around? What he has currently, he has the drinker is already being hung. He's expecting the day-old chicks maybe in the next by next week.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But as soon as I get to the pen, there are quite a number of things that I've observed that we are going to be correcting them, because this is very, very important. Alaji, just like I told you,
yes, sir.
By the time your birds arrive,
okay.
You are not going to start with this kind of drinker,
okay.
because they are going to be very small.
Okay.
They are going to be very small. You are going to get what we call, there is a feeder.
I have a feeder.
A feeding tray.
Yeah.
Okay, you bought that. You also need a drinker. That drinker is very close to the ground, so that it will be easy for them to get their feed and their drinks and their water. But later, by the time they start growing up, then it will be easy to start using this.
Okay,
I also want to talk to your manager, the guy that will be supervising. Kilorupe? Idris. You told me you are working some farms.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So when the birds arrive, the major important thing is what we call brooding. Brooding. That brooding is, you want to keep the birds, you have to keep them warm, because they don't like cold by the time they just brought them in. But by the time they have grown wings, that their feathers have covered them, then they are okay with that. So, like I also told you,
yes,
when those birds arrive, you are taking about 1,500.
Yes, sir. 1,500.
1,500. Now you don't need the whole of this space. You don't need the whole of this space for the 1,000 as you are starting. You only need a small space. So we're going to demarcate this place. We need to demarcate, because if you put the 1,500 here, in fact, they will just be running around, they will be wasting energy, they will not be able to eat. So you need a very small space. So we're going to demarcate this place,
okay,
and it's going to be well covered. And then you are going to introduce the source of heat. Your source of heat could be a charcoal, a pot, and a charcoal. And that is where your work comes in. Now, you know that you're going to put wood shavings on the floor where you're going to put the chicken, the day-old chicks.
Yes.
Now, the charcoal fire should not drop on the litter or on those things, because there could be fire incidents. So those are the time of brooding is the time that you need to be very attentive. In fact, in some cases, some people may even need to. This place will be neat anyway. It's going to be. You can even need to sleep around and see. You need to watch them over until they are able to. By the time they grow enough, then your work will be reduced. But those things are very important. Now, having said that, another thing, before those birds arrive, there is a need to make this place, to clean them properly. Okay. And I can see that when you wash the place, there is a place that water can flow out, which you have shown me. That is good. But we need to properly disinfect this place, okay, with good disinfectants. Okay. I'm forbid by Toma Mandada. We're going to wash them. We are going to apply disinfectant, very clean. And all this place will be very neat. Then, after we are sure that everything is neat, then we will now try to introduce the wood shavings that he's talking about. Then our birds can come. I've noticed that you have bought enough feed.
I will show you inside the store.
Okay, you have bought feed. Those things are very important. And some other things that you have bought, I'm going to check. Just like I was saying, poultry business is a good business. And especially the broiler production that you want to start. Okay. We have other customers that are doing this, and they are doing well. And like I told you too, we are going to introduce you to other customers, people that already have, that are doing well in the business,
Okay.
so that they can introduce you to people that also buy from them. Some of them, by 6 weeks, their boats are ready to sell, and they sell it off and they start all over again. So, Alhaji,
Yes, sir.
ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ yín tẹ́ máa ṣe business nílé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
So, kí ló interest in what brought you to this business?
For me, can you allow me to speak my language?
Please go ahead.
Mo jẹ́ ẹnìkan tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí nǹkan ọ̀sìn
Okay.
láti ilẹ̀. So mo dẹ̀ ti ń gbé tipẹ́. So brother mi náà dẹ̀ jẹ́ tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí. So a jọ pawọ́pọ̀. Àwọn ni wọ́n gbìyànjú láti sọ pé àwọn máa bá mi wá owó láti jẹ́ kí èmi máa mójútó ká lè ṣe. Ìgbà tẹ́mi ti ní ọkàn láti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Àwọn ni wọ́n ràn mí lọ́wọ́ débi tí adé yìí. So kọ́lọ́n bá mi ràn àwọn náà lọ́wọ́. So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn sá níwọ̀n bá ṣókí tí mo lè sọ.
Yeah, that's good. What he's saying, if you don't hear what he said he's somebody that like keeping livestock. And when it comes to poultry, he decided to team up with his friend or his brother.
Brother is my brother.
Who is the money carrier. Anyway, one way or the other, they are able to source for the fund, and they are able to put us together to start this business. But I can say that the environment is good. We can see a lot of pantry around. So this environment is good, and I'm sure that your bots are going to do well. But from time to time, since you already decided to be buying your product from us, we will also be advising you on some things that you need to do from time to time. But most importantly, I want the attendants, to be serious with this job, We're going to be advising you things you need to do, because we don't want wastages. Feed is very expensive now. A bag of feed is up to 20,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken. So this is not a time to waste any resources. Day-old chicks is also very expensive now. A day-old is going to between 700 or 800 or 900 thereabouts. And we used to buy it like 200, 250 in the past. So investment in poultry industry is something, it's not small any longer. It's something that is serious, and we have to take it seriously. All the same, Alhaji, I wish you the best. And please go ahead.
What is the turnaround like when you get the first batch, right?
Yeah.
And then it's maybe 6 weeks, and then to sell it off, right?
Yeah.
The turnaround about like getting what to do to get the next set of
Birds.
birds in here. Like, does it take like a week or 2 weeks or
Okay.
things like that? And
Yeah.
then all those wooden shapes. How long, when they put it down, how long does it take before they change it? Like they change it, because I don't think for the duration of 6 weeks, right, it's going to stay there.
Actually, if they manage the litter very well, that's where litter management comes in. And now, what do I mean by that? They do not allow water to pour. Because if water keep pouring on the litter, it's going to be messy, then you might need to be changing it as often as possible. But what you do is that when you notice that we cannot avoid that water, there will be water spillage. But anytime you see water spillage and around, you quickly scrape that area and replace it with a fresh one. But if you don't really have much problem, the litter can stay for that 6 weeks. But the only thing is that when it's wet, you can add more to freshen it. Because, in fact, there's some situation that there's a particular anti-coxy that people use. With that anti-coxy, you are not even allowed to change the litter. So it's possible that you don't even change the litter throughout that period. So when it comes to a time for you to reintroduce, that's why it's important that you already have good market for your product. So that as soon as they are matured for sale, you sell them, so that you don't delay. The moment you delay, you pack your litter, And your litter, you can even sell it. You can dry it when it is dry. Some people that want to use it for vegetable, they can buy it, they can mix it with their ground. And so as soon as you pack them, you disinfect them, you know they are properly disinfected, within 2 weeks, you can start another cycle.
Because the reason why I asked that question was that somebody was saying that, oh, you have to leave the pen for a month.
No. It
Before.
depends. It's only when you have, maybe you have a serious infection,
Okay.
that you want to be sure that everything is, but know that everything is cleared. You understand? Within 2 weeks, you can start another batch.
But when I'm working before, all the place I'm working, that litters, if you want to pack the litters, when they are saying dayhood, we used to pack it after 1 week, we pack it off. So after that, we put another one there. So everything will be wet before 6 weeks. So we need to pack it again. So we have some poultry ESF gone that they used to pack it before.
No, if the litter is wet, you have to change it. But litter management is important. If you manage your litter well, you understand? That's what I'm talking about. If you manage your litter well, you may not need to change it as often like that. But definitely, if the litter is wet, of course, that is going to enhance the growth of microbes, all those microorganisms that could cause infection. Then you need to change your litter. Because if you keep changing from time to time, it's even stress for the birds, and we don't want unnecessary stress as much as possible. That's why you have invested in all this automatic drinker. With automatic drinker, you don't expect we don't expect water spillage to be that much. We don't expect it to be that much. So since you have invested in all this, you should be able to have value to manage it. But all the same, you also observe that this litter is too wet. It will not even be comfortable for the birds. You need to change it. Do you understand? Yeah. So there's quite a number of things we do in poultry management. You need to do a lot of observation. When you observe, this is what I observe, this is not true. And if you don't know, you can give a call to people that you know that can help you. All right. So, Efe,
The question that I want to ask my brother I've already asked of.
Yeah.
So there's some tank that we bought there that they say they will use it to mixing medicine for
Okay,
mix.
is that one tank?
That one tank.
Okay.
So I want to show you everything there.
I will
inside
check
the-
everything. I will check.
So let me use my language to make it clear. So irú táǹkì yẹn nísìnyí wọ́n náà máa fi ń po oògùn kan fún wọn. Wọ́n á fẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi wò ó. Táǹkì yẹn àṣẹ̀rá ni kí la fẹ́ fi clean ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé kẹ́míkà náà fi ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ò fi ní affect wọn. So àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa wò.
Àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ béèrè náà ni.
Yeah,
Then environment wa yìí náà nísìn. Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ bá mi wò ó. Tá a bá fọ bíbá yìí nísìn. Omi yẹn máa jáde síta. Àmọ́ bóyá a máa níbì kan tó jẹ́ pé omi yẹn máa dúró síbi sókèwé.
No.
Kò ní
The water you need to wash is a small one.
Okay.
It's not. You are not having a layer farm whereby you need to be washing as often as possible. The washing you are doing, you are only washing once, just at the beginning. That's the only time you need to wash. The washing is not often, so you don't need a septic tank for just a minor thing. The only thing is that the bushes around, try to clear the bushes around as much as possible, so that you don't encourage rodents to be having their ways. But since this is also good wire mesh, it's also good. But all the same, clear the bushes around, so that and we trust that you are going to have a good experience when it comes to this business. Another important thing is that, please, when they need to be fed, don't let them lack feed. Because for broiler production, it's what they eat that will reflect in their flesh. So
that thing, I remember something that do they have like the amount of bags that
yes,
they will need to eat in one day?
definitely.
Okay.
We can guide you on that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We can give you with the expected what we expect them to eat.
Okay.
Within this period, I will try and give you all the distance.
Oh, thank you.
so that you have an idea. I have 1,500 birds. How many bags am I supposed to give them? But it varies from week to week. You know, the quantity will continue to increase. But I will ensure that I give you the details. In fact, what I'm going to give you, you are going to even have an experience, provided the cost of the feed is stable. You can even calculate how much do I need to feed the birds to like to the end of their cycle. All right. Yeah, it's been a nice time with you.
Thank you so much. So we appreciate, and then we are grateful, and I hope that, well, this is the start of the
Yes.
whatever that we're starting, that, and I pray that we're gonna grow, and then you're gonna be our guide to a greater height.
Yeah, we'll be
Thank you
glad to
very
do
much.
that. And we must salute your courage, because these days many people are running away from the industry because of the cost. But people like us, we don't have anywhere to run to. This is our business. We have to keep doing it. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Alaji,
ẹ ṣé sà
ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà.
dúpẹ́ gan.
All right.